Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you again for spending your time with me. I am going to try something just a little bit different. I was thinking about it before I was going to start videos, just talking about the 7 questions. And then I realized I had the book out in front of me, and I was like, well, why don't I just read from the book? That way you can get a feel for how the book reads. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but again, I don't know what I'm doing, man. I just got these stupid ass ideas in my head and trying to put them out, and spent 50 grand making this book, published it 3 years ago, and sold like 32 copies. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? Um, I don't know. Too much of everything nobody's looking for. But yeah, I'm just gonna do these next 7 questions, 7 videos, just reading from the book, see how that works. That way you can get a feel for the book, see if it sounds interesting or maybe it might helpful or something. Whatever. It's got exercises too, so let me just roll out and see what happens. All right. Question 1: Who am I? This question deals with the moment in relation to you. We already spend a lot of our time reflecting on our thoughts and actions, but we rarely sit down and analyze them in a structured way. Who you are in relation to the moment changes as the moment changes. And this is okay because different settings and events call for different parts of ourselves. You may adapt your manner of self expression to the moment, whether you are going into a job interview, having dinner with old friends, or giving a keynote speech at an event. You activate different parts of yourself when you're visiting your parents than when you're alone with your spouse or partner or when you're grocery shopping. We probably go through dozens of modifications of ourselves in the moment, as the moments change throughout each day. If you become aware of these changes in depth, then you begin to see the changes or choices for yourself, and the version of you best suited for these moments can take center stage. Asking, "Who am I?" can put you on the path of having more purpose in your life. It may show you that you are in a bad relationship or the wrong career, or it may show you that you aren't living up to the potential in your relationship or career. That can imply uncomfortable choices, but it's better than staying stuck in a rut of habit like an urchin on the coral reef or wandering around like a dog sniffing for crumbs. Getting to know yourself helps you make better decisions more easily every day. You'll know more quickly what a good choice is for you, or when is getting along with the crowd going to do what you need to do, or when you need to do your own thing. You more easily avoid distractions that don't serve you, and you'll feel more free and self control and thus more confident in your life. Finally, asking, "Who am I?" nurtures empathy and tolerance in yourself as you learn more about how you go through your thoughts, emotions, and impacts on your behavior, and vice versa. You'll feel more empathy towards others and their actions. As an exercise, start small, meaning one setting or one day of the week, and consider all the times that you shift who you are, all the roles you play, and all the settings and during that day: an applicant, employee, supervisor, friend, parent, sibling, neighbor, citizen, etc. Write down a list if you like, then pick one and get to know that role better. Delve into the advantages and disadvantages that role brings to the situations where you are relying upon it. Consider how your speech, physical movements, and gestures and behaviors reflect your role. Look for patterns in how you act in that role and what the outcomes are. Then ask if those are the right outcomes you want to have, and if not, how you might produce other outcomes. Ask how the other person you are in the role reflects the person you want to be and what you want to have to do differently to make those line up better. In this exercise, you're focused on being the best version of yourself you can be in any given setting. It's not about getting something or what others think so much as bringing your inner self, your inner sense of self into alignment with your outer words and deeds. From there, do the same to each role you go through for the day to day and then to the week. You may want to journal or discuss your insights with someone close to you. Whatever the case, identify the specific course of actions you can take to begin to bring more alignment into your life. In addition to personal character growth, you can use this question to consider your role in your family, friend group, or team at work. On healthy teams, define roles to help you get projects done. And understanding your role on those teams can help you make the most impact as well as to communicate with people in different roles. In an unhealthy group, people take those roles like victim, bully, bystander, problem child, enabler, or disciplinarian. Identifying those roles can help you begin to break bad patterns and act in healthy ones. Sorry about the shoddy reading job. Me, not a good reader. But the book is worth it. And it does sound a lot better than me because I did have a ghostwriter and an editor cleaner. Well, same dude, but he did he actually did 5 different edits. But yeah, it was a lot of money. But it reads good. One thing I always say it's when I finished my manuscript and I handed it to him, it was Fredo Corleone. When he did his ghostwrite and handed it back to me, it was Michael. It's crazy. He just shifted stuff around. He had a couple things here and there too, but it was a lot better. Anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. I'm trying here. I'm going to keep going on. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you have a lovely day.